Hi everyone, it's Chloe from APapercraftMenagerie, and I'm here with a what month is this? August. An August unboxing from my friends who get me a bunch of vintage / cool things to use in my journals and crafting. So let's unpack this box and see what they've got me. Oh, that's nice. 1968 newspaper, I think. Very nice. Ooh, that is definitely a pretty map. That's almost cover worthy, that one. It needs to be put on its own cover. Beautiful illustrations. Marking ink. I don't know, I think it's just for a quill maybe, is it? I'm not sure if marking ink is for quills or not. It comes with a little dropper. I think it's green. I would assume it is anyway. I'll have to pop it on a bit of paper. Oh, the dot says black, so maybe it's black ink. Ooh, I'll find out. Oh, wow. Are they metal? Does this come up? Oh, no. Okay. I was going to say it's another jar that doesn't open. I'm not sure if you watched that video where I couldn't open the jar. But I messaged my friends and said I couldn't get the jar undone, and they said it was a joke, that they couldn't either. So I ended up having to can open the little lid to get the receipts and stuff out of it. This looks like, I would almost call them buttons, but I feel like they're probably some sort of metalwork left over or something. I'm not sure. Old washers perhaps, I'm not sure, but they are going to look really nice on a journal. Copper, there might be copper. They've got a little bit of the green oxide on it. They're going to be great. And a cute little jar, vintage Vegemite jar. Shaving outfit, old shaving kit. I don't know if that's what would be in there, but that's what the box is from. That's a really nice box. Oh, it is. Oh no, maybe not. I don't know. That is a really nice bit of leather. I really like that. I would probably take that off and put it on one of my the multimedia art journals that I make. I reckon that would work really nice on that. Another bit of a watch. Hasn't got glass on it. Again, it's going to go really nice in the multimedia. Is it an old money clip maybe? Do you put the money in there, I think? It's pretty nice. Postmaster General Trainee Identification Card from 75. Doused. Some old stamps. Old pencil. An old car sticker. Doesn't really have a date. It might. Souvenir car stickers. I'll have to look them up and see when they're from. Oh, that's a pretty bit of is it embossed copper or metal? old pocket watch. That's pretty cool. And one of my favorite things, old receipts. I just love old receipts. Looks like it's from the 70s? No, 64. Oh, be 1960. Yep. '63. 62. 61. 59. 58. Looks like he kept pretty good receipts because these are all in order, so. '52. A refund letter from '57. That's pretty cool. Part of the receipt from the same letter, I think. That's pretty cool. Really like this. I think I had something very similar in the, actually the jar that I couldn't open. I believe were the broadcast listeners' licenses as well, actually. I'll have to find them again and see if they're from a similar year. Another pencil. Feels really loose. I didn't know if it was a flip one or not. He must have went through his pocket watches. What is this? United States of America $quarter from 1986. That's pretty cool. I'll have to check with my friend. She collects coins, so she might like that one. She hasn't got one already. This is a pretty cool box. '75 recipe book. I really love this old writing, the typewriter writing. Oh, and it's got really nice paper too. Another little recipe. Another recipe. Maps of New South Wales. Travelling times by main road. That's pretty handy. That's very cool. I like this map. Some lovely patterns. I do love the patterns. I don't have much use for the papery part, but I like to use the instructions and the little envelopes. They're some of my favorite things to use in journals. Looks like they're all relatively new. I really love the illustration ones rather than the picture ones, but I'll use them all. Are they called prayer cards perhaps? I think maybe. I'm not sure on that one. Oh, I love this little ticker tape. I can't think of it now. I know what it's from. I will think of the name later, probably when I come back and show you what I make out of all the stuff. It's a bit plasticky, but probably easy enough to attach with an eyelet or a brad or a stapler. One's got a little number and letters on it. It's nice. Another little bit of newspaper. Oh, a little passbook. I do love these. Oh, looks like there's a couple of them. From 77, 78. And 77. It's pretty cool. Are these, I don't know if these are an assessment of a teacher or if they're reports. Oh, they might be student reports. And these are from a teacher's copy. Principal's report on teacher. So no, it might be a report on a teacher. How they did it back in the 60s. Very cool. Some more old paper clippings from, it says 81 to 5, so I'm not sure if it's a supplemental or what. Oh, it might have been page 5 perhaps. Nicely coloured. This newspaper does really good in like collages, and sometimes if they're strong enough you can use them as pages, but sometimes they're better as background pages that you put on a bit of a tougher page just to give the paper a little bit of interest. Some looks a little bit older. 81. It's got a bit of a different writing, I think. I think they're from a pretty similar year. '74. Not sure what this is, just butcher paper, I think, maybe. Keep these particular clippings safe. Looks like they're glued on. I wonder what was so important about them. It's hard to tell exactly what clipping is most important, but they seem to be about the flood, the 74 floods in the Northern Rivers. It was only slightly less damaging than the ones we've recently had. So yeah, it looks like it's all about all clippings from the 74 floods. This looks like just blank butcher paper, but that'll be this really nice paper itself. That would make really strong page paper. It's nice and tough. It tears where it's been folded, but you just reinforce the back, and I reckon it would work really well. So I think that is it. I'm most excited about these. These are very cool. The passbook. Actually, you know what? I'm excited about it all. So hopefully I can make something really cool. Definitely going to use some in the project I've got going at the moment. This stuff probably will come in very handy, and a couple of the other little pieces. So hopefully I'll have something to show you very shortly. So I will go away and make some things, and then I'll be back. And I'm back with the stuff I've made. So I turned that lovely piece of newspaper that I said, oh, it would make a nice cover. I decided to make a cover out of it. It's just a little, it's just got recycled lined paper in it. Nothing, not a proper junk journal, more of a little notebook. But I made a little card for the front, and I will probably put it in the journal I'm working on now, just as a little notebook in the front. And I also made a bunch of cards, pockets and stuff to put in that same journal. I just did a masterboard out of newspaper and then cut it up and decorate it. Both of the videos for the journal and this should be up on Instagram as long as the filming worked. So the first thing I made was a little card with a little dangly. I made a pocket with a dangly as well, and I used one of the little copper one of the little copper pieces out of it. I don't know if that showed that it was what the pocket looks like down there, but it's, you know, goes all the way to the bottom. I made a little fold out envelope with writing space. I made a little fold down pocket, and it's got a little paper clip dangly with one of the little copper things. And it's got a little pocket here, and it folds up and clips in. And then this one is a card with a fold out, and then this is also a pocket, and it's got a little loop pull, sorry. This one is, it's got a bit of paper folded over, and it's a pocket on both sides, on the back and the front. And it's just decorated with a couple of stamps and stuff. Obviously I didn't get any stamps this week, but these are stamps from the other folders that I've been given in the other boxes. And so this is another piece. It's a very large one with a little pocket, and it's one of the listeners' licenses it's made from that we saw. That one was the teacher reports. This one was, I think, the it came in the same pile as the listeners' licenses, but I think it was something a little bit different. And a lot of this is from one of the patterns. I decided to have a go at using the stuff I don't normally use. And this is a little bit from the back. And I lined the newspaper, I glued it with the masterboard, I glued it to some of that butcher's paper that it was pasted to. I took one of the spare sheets because there was a whole pile. And you'll also notice that this white stuff and the brown stuff is from the little reel. So and the little copper button. So I got a lot of use out of the stuff that that I got sent this month. So hopefully I'll make a little bit more. That was just a little taste of what I could make in the couple of days between opening the box and having time to film what I've made. So I will put that in my other journal that I'm still making. I've been working on it for a while, but it's not big, but it's a lot of complex projects. So hopefully I can show that, because again, I used a lot of papers that I've gotten in previous boxes, especially the hopefully maybe I can show one page from the Chandeliers and Billy T book with the like the old catalogs. I've used that a lot in here just because I really like the look of it. All right, so hopefully I'll finish that by next month, and I can show you guys that as well. All right, thanks, bye.